Taking care of the elderly can be a grueling task. As many middle-aged persons get jobs and others start their lives, many find themselves getting busy by the day. On the other hand, those aged 70 years and above find themselves stuck at home after their retirement. It gets even worse if the aged person never kept some finances aside for their retirement and their children are not able to take care of them due to one reason or another. This is when the option of retiring in a home for the aged comes in. And as Faith Imani-Mogo now reports, caregivers of the aged, whether at their own home or in the special homes for the elderly, need to be caring, patient, and intentional in taking care of their clients.
Kenya has about 1.5 million people aged 70 years and above. The number is expected to rise to 2.5 million in the next 10 years. The population shows the need to invest more in retirement. For the already aged persons who were not able to save up for their retirement, they too need extra intentional care. At the Presbyterian Old Age Home in Thogoto, we were welcomed by a number of elderly men and women singing in jubilation, an indication of peace and serenity.
The people here are so full of joy, and these residents here are, they needed a place to go. They are from places where maybe they had no one to take care of them.
Kiona nafasi ya kukuja hapa kwa home for the aged ndio mzuri kwa sababu wanakaa wengi, wanazungumza, hana stress, kupikiwa, kuvalishwa, hata kuoshwa. Hapa ni pazuri, ni pahali pazuri.
According to the director of the home, which is managed by the Presbyterian Church Women's Guild, caring for the aged calls for patience and a heart to serve.
You have to have a big heart. And even them, they looked after us. You will find a parent who was having 9 kids. And the 9 kids are not able to look after one parent, which is very, very bad.
Si kazi rahisi ya kuangalia hawa ni kazi ngumu kwa sababu wakizeeka ni kama watoto.
She says taking care of the elderly carries with it a blessing, as it reaches a place when the older they become, the less likely they are capable of taking care of themselves.
You cannot give service to an old person who is 80 years for 80 years. But you'll give service maybe 2 years, 3 years, which is full of blessings. You can't serve her the 80 she has lived. And the things you are doing for her, she used to do for herself. It's only that because she has aged. Let our parent age gracefully.
Many old-aged people find themselves lonely at home after their children are grown and have left the nest to make their own homes.
We have 50 old people, 27 men and 23 ladies. When they come here, we have to open a file and put an admission letter, and we put a next of kin whom we can call when if anything happens.
Interestingly, some old-aged persons seem to prefer the homes for the aged better than their own homes in the villages.
I like the place because if at all you follow the regulations of this place, no one will disturb you. But now as I was in a home, I could be drunken.
Sioni ubaya wa hapa, ni kwa sababu tunakula, tunapewa kila kitu tunataka. Ile Mungu anampea, anatupea. Tunapenda wageni sana. Tunaona kama tunapendwa.
Caregivers have this advice for the families with elderly persons.
Let us, all of us, give them love. They just need love, peace. They need somebody to listen to them. Let not us be so busy not to find time for our parent. one day they'll be gone and they'll be missing, or we'll be asking and we'll be wishing that they're alive.
I would tell the community that they are your elders and they are wise and they deserve to be cared for, and that the community can help. The community can pray for them. The community can bring them food. This place they function on donations.
Don't forget the elderly. If you go to Nairobi, come back and visit your village and your parents every quarter. Make sure that they have the food they need. Supply them with food and money.
In Kenya, there are two categories of old people's homes: those who are free of charge for the occupants, while others are paid for. The government of Kenya started a program to cater for the needy elderly persons, the Older Persons Cash Transfer or PCT program, as it is officially referred to as Pesa ya Wazee by layman, was started in 2007. The program focuses on providing cash transfers to the poor households who have at least one member above the age of 65 years. Currently, those over 70 years of age receive a stipend of 2,000 Kenya shillings a month. This may not be adequate, but is certainly a move in the right direction.
They didn't consider our home. They said they are lucky, they have a sponsor, they have a woman's guild. They were not registered. They were not registered, and others would argue in their office, not unless they go back to where they came from. And others would say, we better die. It's better stay. The 2,000, it better stay, because wherever I came from, it was not all that good. So I don't want to go back. So they were not registered. But the ones whom we are admitting right now, following months and these years, they come with the Inua Jamii. They come with it here. But when they get money, it's theirs. And we were cautioned that it is their money. They do it, they do what they want with it. So they cannot support the home.
Values on the care of the elderly in a family are changing in Kenya, with more households focusing on the nuclear family, leading to neglect of the elderly.
There are families who come to seek admission here, but we refer them to private places. You see, when we admit them, and this one is for free, we will deny them their responsibility. They have to take care of their mothers and dads. And if they are not, they are busy, because our generation, they are so busy nowadays. They are so busy. And then our generation and young mothers were able to have 2 kids, 3 kids, and their 3 kids are deciding to reside outside the country. Reside outside the country, they leave their mother to suffer here.
Taking care of the aged is one of the most noble things a society can do. Here in this home, about 50 parents are taken care of. Faith Imani Mugo for Hope TV Newswatch.